GTA San Andreas. We are dating the ladies out here, and I believe there's like 6 of them total in the game that can be your girlfriend. And we're gonna take it to 100%. Gonna cut out some of the fat. Uh, a lot of times, like part of the date is driving back and forth to the destination, so all the driving to the destinations will be in the game. So, or excuse me, in the videos. So there will be a lot of fat in between the particular things that you want to do. Like Denise wants you to do some drive-bys while you take her to go eat. Now, Denise is one of the easiest females to date. While I was doing the collectibles, doing the oysters, the reason why I mentioned that I did all the oysters in the very beginning of the game is because it makes dating the women very easy.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, but Denise is one of the females that you don't have to do a lot to impress. Okay, you don't have to wear certain clothes, you don't have to be fat, skinny, or otherwise in between. And pretty much any food place will work for her. Chicken, burgers, whatever. You want to take her to the bar, it doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm taking the time to do some drive-bys with her, but it's totally not necessary. So if you can get a few drive-bys in while you're taking it to the nearest restaurant, do so. But again, you don't have to do much to impress this girl. And if you did what I mentioned before, if you take the time and collect all the oysters, obviously if you're dating Denise, it's one of the beginning missions out there in Los Santos. She becomes your girlfriend after you save her from the burning building that Tenpenny sends you to go torch. You will automatically be invited in for coffee. We all know what that means. So, and the reason why I do the oysters is, one, I don't like having to change my look for any of the females, and I don't want to jump through hoops for any of them either. And the benefits you get from some of the ladies are worth having. But a lot of it's just, it's just in the game to do. So it's really up to you, the gamer, how far you want to take dating the women. But if you're into trying to hit 100%, collecting the oysters will be part of that. So.
You want to have some coffee?
Cool.
You're like, hell yeah, I'm coming in for coffee. Okay, so going after the oysters in the very beginning of the game, which obviously means, San Fierro, the desert, all those areas are locked. And as soon as you reach a certain area, you'll have 4 stars on you. So, I'll only be able to get a few oysters in before getting wasted. But that's just how I did it. And like I said, the benefit from that is when you start to date the women, you will automatically become their boyfriend. They will be your girlfriend. You won't have to do anything. Like with Denise, nothing was really needed to make her your girlfriend, and nothing out of the ordinary will, to be your girlfriend. As far as some of the other girls like Helena, I think you have to be real skinny. Katie, I think you have to have like a certain look. I think Michelle, you have to be fat. Or Barbara, you have to be fat. I forget, all the girls have something, but it's been so long since I had to do that I don't know. Now, if you're wondering what happened to the audio, anytime I hit one of the dance clubs, and you will be hitting the club quite a bit throughout dating all the women, I have to mute this because they're playing the little music, Cool in the Gang or whatever it is, and you know, can't have any music in the YouTube video. So now I could just jump to the end, you know, in the dance, out the dance, but feel free to use your finger to jump, you know, skip through the videos. But I've never actually failed the dancing. You know, once you do the mission for Loke, and that kind of introduces you to this button sequence for the dancing. You know, it'd be nice that like at a certain point, you know, like if you collected all the oysters and you had your max appeal, you know, maxed out, you could just come in here and have the option to dance. You could sit back and watch CJ cut a rug up, but unfortunately, you have to do these button sequences every time you come into a dance club. And the dance is pretty much the same no matter any of the women that you're dating. It's, you know, one side, the other side. The only thing that changes is the girl that you're with. So I think eventually once you get out to Las Venturas and you do Millie, they'll actually play a different song. And the button sequence is a little different. And because I've done it so many times, you kind of get, you know, used to the music, and you kind of used to it. So when they throw a different song at you, it kind of throws you off a little bit. But, you know, as far as like passing the dating, I don't remember the number, but I think you're going to at least want to have 2,500. And then, like, if you say, all right, I got 2,500, I'm going to just stand back and just watch it. And they'll say, oh, you suck at this or whatever. I mean, I don't get any, you know, wow, I got 5,500 or whatever, you know, just, you know, I got to do it, so I'm doing it. And it doesn't mean anything to me. You know, all I want to do is pass this and get my kiss at the end, take her back, get a little coffee, and, you know, move on. Now, when you max out the dating on all the females, they will give you an outfit, you know, so unfortunately the outfits don't do anything for you. It's just, you know, just an outfit. But that's what you get for maxing out the girls. Okay, so once I get through the club, I'll turn the audio back on and this and that. It's just the music in that club can't be playing while I'm doing that. Otherwise, the YouTube will block it. They won't block it, but they basically, you know, they kind of jack you because you can't have any kind of, you know, music playing for copyright reasons and all that kind of nonsense. But whatever. Okay, now as far as driving back and forth from your date destination, you do want to try to not crash as much as possible. I've actually had it where I've hit so many vehicles, a girl will just be like, take me home, and then there'll be no coffee to be had, and you'll lose a little bit of negativity there, but that's hardly ever happened to me. And you know, I usually get back and forth to the destination. They're happy, and I'm always invited in for coffee. If you didn't take the time to collect the oysters, I believe you might have to get past 50% before them to invite you in for coffee. And one of the other upsides is that after you've hit 50% with the females, they'll give you the keys to their vehicle. And I mean, it's cool, but I've never actually used any of their vehicles, but you will get that after you get to 50%. Okay, that's Denise's car, and it's locked because she hasn't given our keys yet. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.